Hi everybody, it's Lyle and Becky, day to day. Oi, there's the Parrot World Parrot. Oi, where's his mate? Oh, there's his mate. Hey, went down to go and see this, what's happening, what the dog's got going on over here. Oi. Huh? Oh, welcome to Lyles Corner. Oh, hold on a second, we'll just get things here, which is on this tripod here, this homemade tripod, whatever. Serves a purpose. Oh, you guys are upside down there, now you're set up. That sticky thing. You guys are a little crooked there. Alright, wow. Well, things have changed here, eh? Well, Parrot World Parrot mate here, little Mexican parrot, he come down to see what's happening. He heard something was going on with some BB. And the dogs are all concerned. Well, everybody, this is why I hated plugging BB in. Look at, every time if I touched it the wrong way, plugging it in, Lyle will get a zap. Yep. And then Becky kept pulling the cord out. Well, that caused stress on the cord inside there. So I kept on having to do that. Right? And then if I didn't have it a certain way, the light wouldn't go on. It was just getting a little, and if I had it laying down like this, right, it'd heat up. That's why I got red, to remind me not to put it that way. Because if I do, it'll heat up and then it'll shut off. And so I always had to have it like that or like that, and half an hour, 45 minutes just to get it a red light, just so that I can get a green light 6 hours later to charge up. That was dangerous. And I'm telling you, I had no choice to do it that way, because when she kept on pulling out, she was pulling the ends out of it on the inside. Anyways, long story short, and that's encased plastic around the wiring and plugs, so I had no choice. But yeah, and I couldn't put tape around that. I tried, because it wouldn't fit in the plug, so I had to do it like that, Oh, I'm glad we got rid of that. Look at the new one, China sent me a new one. Direct from China. Huh? A different one, Got some, it's a charger. If you can read Chinese, go for it. All right. But it's got all the right 60 volts, 20 AH and all that, and good same output. It's got a better fan on the side, so that on that side and there's a better circulation on the fan here. So this is a way better one, and it's way more silenter, and it's safer. Look at the ends. I don't have to worry about the, so that's what we're all right. I just showing you, okay? Because y'all think I was just, so, yeah, so, oh yeah, yesterday you guys heard the phone ringing. Oh, you guys are crooked there, How'd you get so crooked? Probably me bumping yous. So anyways, so you guys heard me talk, the phone ring yesterday on the video, and I had to cut it short, Well, Becky wasn't getting any results on an issue that she was having, so she had to go above and beyond and get a hold of the MLA and all that, and our representative, got a hold of us. Oh boy. Right? And she's, I said, are you the lady, like after Becky talking what she wants and all that and all, you know, what she wants to get help with, and they're going to help her, eh? So, so I said, oh, let me talk to that lady. I want to talk to her. Becky said, keep it nice, Lyle. Becky just cutting up. My husband wants to talk to you. Right? Becky thinking I'm going to let in on them, eh? Well, so I'm talking to slippery snake of the slippery tongue representative, eh? And that. And, oh, like that's what I call these politicians, eh? You know, like broken promises, eh? Look at Wasp and that bridge and Sayward and things and all these promises and just nothing happened, eh? But anyways, so that's here nor there, eh? And, you know, souk thing, eh? Anyways, long story short, I could go on and on about it, right? But anyways, so I wasn't talking about that with the slippery snake of the slippery tongue, the representative in our district, eh? I was asking, I says, oh, that's great that you guys brought in, raised the minimum wage up a bit, but you know, you guys are doing such a good, your big push and that was, and I told them, you guys are supposed to be for the middle class and the lower income people, the Orange Party, right? And that's what their party was set up for and is for. And I says, you know, you're letting the little people down. And she said, well, how you mean by that? And I says, well, you know, you guys make all these promises about regulating the rental rate, right? And I see no regulations in the rental rate. It just keeps on going up. Every time the taxes go up, every time gas goes up, that goes up, right? And you know, and she says, well, they're making progress. You know, they're 2% since they've been in there, and they made 2% difference. That, you know, okay, that's great, but there's guys that are holding down. I said to, you know, because of Eagle Labor Independent, I said there's guys that are holding down 2 to 3 jobs, and then their wives are still going out having to work and look after little baby Joe or Jane and go and take them to the daycare run, you know, like, and there's no more family value. Everybody's freaking out hustling a buck just to keep a roof over their head, right? I says, you guys ain't. So far, you let the little people down. You promised, well, 4 years ago, they promised for the low income end of people, the working class, low income end people, right? $168. Not one penny was ever seen or felt from anybody of that. I made this quite clear and I spoke my peace of mind, and I says, you know, then they're going on about the two. Oh, we would like to send you some. Oh, fine, send me some literature, but realistically speaking, it's not. You can send as much literature as you want, but nothing's actually happening. You say it is, but the B&B thing, you know, like what? And that's right. That has nothing to do with the rental rates. You know, like, and there's a lot of laborers in that, and a lot of professional laborers that, you know, sometimes they have to go to work without a food in their tummy just to put food and a roof over their family's head. You know, they got it. It's sickening, and it all has to do with corporate greed, eh? The dollars and cents. You know, banks and the government have been manipulating the population since the 70s. The more you wake up, the more you'll realize this. But I call the politicians slippery snakes with a slippery tongue, all of them, right? Because they are. They make broken promises. Horgan was the only one, people's friggin' prime minister of Orange Party, that was actually for the people, wanting to help the people. Sorry that he had passed away of cancer, but geez. And we got, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, and I left, yeah. I left. EB sent me asking me, what a questionnaires thing. I said, well, he left me his text number and that, and they change those numbers all the time, their text numbers. So I text them, and that, and about, I tell them, you know, you let the little people down and all that. You promised $168 4 years ago to working class friggin' low income end of people and for the low income people. That didn't materialize at all. Right? And I said, you let the little people down. And there you're supposed to be for the little people and the middle class people. Right? And then all of a sudden, 3 or 4 days, well, Becky says 3 or 4 days later, they have something on the news there that they're considering raising the disability rates. Well, so they're considering. Welcome to Lyles Corner. Okay, we won't let political bullshit get into the Lyles Corner too much, but I said my peace of mind and I spoke it. Okay, they're all right. And you know what? This thing here, what you call it, that they said that everybody's supposed to get it got rid of the HST and GST and that. I didn't see anything yesterday. Right? Yesterday was Friday and a lot of people got it. How come I didn't see a penny of it? I didn't see 1 red cent. Not Becky and I, we didn't see 1 red cent. So I call another broken promise there. Hey? Yep, slippery snakes with a slippery tongue. Building up the population's hope that they're gonna do something, and they didn't hold to their end on my end. Hey, slippery snakes with a slippery tongue. Hey, okay, let's not talk about that no more. It's the Sabbath day, it's a day of rest, and we're not letting them no more. That's it. No more slippery snakes with a slippery tongue in Lyles Corner. That's it. All right. Oh yeah, Becky Bear. Oh, got one of Becky's old watches there. Becky's Bear got one of Becky's old costume jewelry bracelet and that. And yeah, she's styling Becky Bear. Huh? She got her Canadian flag. Hey, Becky Bear. Hey. Oh, Sammy de Sammy's. He said. Oh yeah, here's a good plug-in for you, okay? All right, you guys should subscribe to our channel, man, and share, because we're gonna have a contest coming up here before winter, and it's gonna have a T-shirt with this sign and that there with the dogs on top here like that. And it's gonna be 1 T. Oh, I pointed. I owe a nickel. Darn. It got me, didn't you guys? It got me on the, now Becky getting a nickel out of me. Okay, so, 1 T-shirt, and it's going to have that on there. The dogs, they're going to sit right there, like this YouTube sign, and then that, right? And, yeah. So that's up, they're coming up, so you keep, subscribe and share, okay, everybody, please? Yep. But, all right, look at, hey. Oh, I was going to tell you this, yeah. You want stickers? Okay, if you go to Canadian Tire in Nanaimo on Vancouver Island, Nanaimo, BC, Canadian Tire, and you go see Frank, there's a hot dog stand right next to as you're exiting Canadian Tire, and it's called Frank's. They're new owners. It's not the Franks that started it, but it's the new owners. They're really good people down, really concerning customer relation and all that. They're good people, eh? I give them 2 thumbs up, and Becky gives them 2 peace signals up. But I gave them some stickers, right? I gave them a little stack like that, and a little stack of the small ones. And you say you're watching one of Lyle's videos, and Lyle said you have a sticker for us here. Right? And, you know, they have coffee on there. You could buy a coffee, you could get a pop, you could get a juice. If you even want to, you get some of his hot dogs too. But I'm not, you know, Frank's Hot Sand, and North Town Center, Taco Mania, and good people, you know, all their family is good people. He's got a dog grooming business going. So that's enough for plugins. Oh, and everybody knows, hey, right, Sean, right? It wouldn't be possible with those stickers without him. Okay? So if you want some vinyl stickers, and good quality vinyls, right, stickers, they hardly fade. They got a nice protective coating over it. Water, you know, like Becky said, water resistant. All right, and yeah. So, hold on, people. I gotta take a drink of coffee here. Just going a mile a minute, and I haven't even had a cup yet, and I haven't had a sip yet. Oh. So yeah, okay, well there we go, eh? Welcome to Lyles Corner. How do you like Lyles Corner, people? Tell me in person. I get notifications. I don't mind. I answer the notifications once in a while, eh? But you know, not all the time. I spend hours and hours and hours on end if I answered all the notifications. Yeah.